Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to hang out with Monster Jam Kart Racing, Monster Jam Myth Gamer, and Monster Jam Red Crash Speedway.
Hey, what up? Say to you guys, the ending is so...
And today we're here with Sign Up Series 51, the backwards edition. And as you can see, we have one triple threat race, because we had one surprise entrant. And if you guys do not know what truck you're in, go take a look at the field of trucks, which I'm doing the videos at the same time. So, without further ado, let's start things off with Nitro Neon's Octanator taking on Max D. Alright, here we go, let's go racing. And your first winner is going to be, good race, Octanator, just barely. Next up we have Overcast Dragon taking on the Train Trucks Gravedigger. And with the comeback win, Train Trucks Gravedigger will get the win. Next up we have S10 Avenger taking on Dragonoid Ice. And your winner is going to be S10 Avenger. Next up we have Megalodon Overcast taking on Brodozer. And it's going to be Brodozer. Next up we have V8 Bomber taking on Dragon. And, ooh, good race. Just barely, V8 Bomber gets the W. Next up we have Hot Wheels Racing number 3 taking on the Inverse Higher Education. And it's gonna be Monster Jam Collector Racing moving on. Next up we have Mohawk Warrior taking on Sriracha. With the comeback win, Mohawk Warrior will get the win. Next up, we have Husky taking on the Black Titan. I think that roll might have cost him. Yes, it did. Husky gets the win. Next up, we have Zombie Overcast taking on Northern Nightmare Ice. They both flip. Yes, it is! Northern Nightmare Ice just barely gets the win. Next up, we have Time Flies taking on Radical Rescue. It's gonna be Time Flies. Next up, we have Psychedelic taking on Soldier Fortune Black Ops Fire. And it's gonna be Soldier Fortune Black Ops Fire. Next up, we have Gravedigger taking on Fire Woodlash. And it's gonna be Gravedigger, I think. Yes, he did. Next up, we have Potty Satchel taking on Dragonoid. And it's gonna be Dragonoid. Next up, we have Slinger taking on Stinger Unleashed. And it's gonna be Slinger. Next up, Blue Thunder Nitro Neon taking on King Crunch. Blue Thunder gets a huge lead and he gets the win! Next up, we have Monster Mud taking on Urshika. And it's gonna be Monster Mud. Next up, we have Monster Mud Dalmatian taking on Dragonoid Gold. And it's gotta be, what a collide there! Dragonoid was in the lead until Monster Mutt went backwards and blocked him. Look at that wreck right there. It cannot get any better than that, ladies and gentlemen. Monster Mutt Dalmatian gets the win. Next up, we have Captain's Curse taking on El Toro Loco. Overcast. And, okay. Whoa, that is a super close call. It looks like Captain's Curse. And it is! Captain's Curse did win. Aftershock, take it on Pirate's Curse Fire. And it's gonna be Pirate's Curse with the backflip in reverse! Next up, Pirate's Curse Original, take it on Cyclops. It's gonna be Cyclops. Next up, Max D versus Skeleton Crew. And it's gonna be Max D with the comeback win. Next up, we have Nitro Neon's Hurricane Force, take it on Blue Thunder. And it's gonna be Hurricane Force with the comeback win. Next up, we have Ice Monster taking on El Toro Loco. It's gonna be El Toro Loco. Next up, we have No Bad Avenger taking on Overcast Blue Thunder. And it's, another collision.
Blue Thunder.
Just barely, Blue Thunder Overcast gets the win. Alright. And your final race of round number 1 is a triple threat race. Avenger Pickup, Zombie, and Nitro Neon's Alien Invasion. And it's gonna be Alien Invasion, the surprise entrance truck. Alright guys, there's your guys that moved on to round number 2. But we need 3 fast losers. And here they are, your fast losers. We're gonna kick things off with Sriracha taking on Dragonoid Red. And no! What a crazy flip and race and barrel roll by Dragonoid! And he moves on! Wow! Next up, we have Psychodella taking on Skeleton Crew. It's gonna be Skeleton... No! My mistake! Psychedelic! Next up, Dragonoid Gold taking on Megalodon Overcast. And it's gonna be the Gold Dragonoid. So sorry to Mini Mellow. Alright guys, now the fast losers are in. Let's kick things off with round number 2. And we're gonna kick it off with Octanator Nitro Neons taking on Gravedigger. And it's gonna be... Oh, good race. Just barely, Octanator gets the win. Next up, we have Great Club Small Hawk Warrior taking on Train Shark's Gravedigger. And Mohawk Warrior will eliminate Myth Gamer. Next up, we have Monster Mutt Husky taking on S10 Avenger. And it's gonna be Husky. Next up, we have Brodozer taking on Hot Wheels Racing number 3. And Brodozer gets the win over Monster Jam Collector Racing. Next up, V8 Bomber taking on Pie Central. And, good race. Absolutely a close race right there, folks. I'm gonna have to... that is super close, guys. It looks like Hottie Central, but they're coming down at the exact... Their tires is touching at the same time. I'm gonna have to do a rerun. Here goes the rerun. And this time, V8 Bomber gets it. Next up, we have Northern Nightmare Eyes taking on Captain's Curse. Captain's Curse gets a slow start, and that'll cost him. Northern Nightmare Ice will get the win. Next up, we have Pirate's Curse Fire taking on Cyclops. It's gonna be Cyclops with the block! If you guys can see that right there. Monster Mutt taking on Nitro Neon's Blue Thunder. And Nitro Neon's Blue Thunder will get the win as the tablet falls when he hits it. Blue Thunder will get it. Next up, we have Slinger taking on Monster Mutt Dalmatian. It's gonna be Dalmatian, as you guys can let me zoom in. Yep, you can see right there, Dalmatian wins it. Soldier Fortune Black Ops Fire taking on Time Flies. Time Flies! Next up, Nitro Neon's Hurricane Force taking on Max D. It's gonna be... Ooh! Ooh! Good race right there. Ooh. Just barely with the tailgate sticking out, as you guys can see right there. Let me zoom in. Right there. The tailgate of Hurricane Force is sticking out a teeny bit more than Max D. Right there, guys. Hurricane Force is your winner. Next up, you have Bakugan Dragonoid Red taking on El Toro Loco. It's gonna be Dragonoid, and he does it again! A barrel roll! Next up, we have Psychedelic taking on Blue Thunder Overcast. It's gonna be Blue Thunder. Alien Invasion, Nitro Neons taking on Bakugan Dragonoid Gold. And it's gonna be Nitro Neon's Alien Invasion. Alright, guys. There's your people that moved on with round number 3. But we need 2 fast losers. And we're gonna have a fast loser tournament. Inside Psychodog is the Camera 9785. Monster Jam Collector Racing is in Hot Wheels Racing number 3. And then, Scorcher is Red Crash Speedway. Megalodon, Mini Metal YT, Great Digger Legend, Monster Jam Myth Gamer. Now, these two will face each other, and whoever wins that will move on back into the race. And then these 3 will have a triple threat race. The top 2 who go the furthest will face each other, and the lowest one is out for good. And then these 2, and like, for example, this one's out, and then these 2 verse each other, and then let's say this one win, he will move on back into the race. So that's how it'll work. And so, yes, those are your fast losers. We're gonna start with Train Trucks Gravedigger taking on Megalodon. And here we go. Mini Metal YT taking on Monster Jam Myth Gamer. And, oh my god! They both collide together. Monster Jam Myth Gamer wins it. Here's the triple threat race, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about my finger being in the camera. We have Monster Jam Collector Racing, Hot Wheels Racing 3, Psychedelic, the Cameron 9785, and Red Crash Speedway in Scorcher. Or, not Scorcher, Sriracha. Sorry, guys. Which 2 will go face to face with each other? Your first 2 winners are... And they're all dead even! Red Crash Speedway and Monster Jam Collector Racing will face to face! And they're here on Hangouts watching their trucks. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. We have a Hangout squad that's going on right now that will be battling each other. Alright, here we go. The battle of the Hangout squads that are in this Hangouts right now. Monster Jam Collector Racing and Hot Wheels Racing 3 taking on Red Crash Speedway in Sriracha. which one of these trucks will have a little advantage and move on to face Monster Jam Myth Gamer in the train truck. And your winner is going to Monster Jam Collector Racing! And that is the fastest of the night for that truck. Out of all the Hot Wheels that were in this event, that was the fastest one, and he just went even faster. He will move on. Alright, here we go with round number 3. We're gonna kick things up with Octonator taking on Mohawk Warrior. And it's gonna be, oh! I think that flip might have cost him. Yes, it did. That flip by Octonator cost him. Next up, we have Husky taking on Brodozer. It's got, oh! That was nuts. And just barely, Husky did win. Guys, Husky literally came down the ramp, flipped over, his tail pushed him back up, and he just kept going. My goodness. That's the exact same thing that happened to Monster Jam Collector Racing's channel. And it happens to mine. He literally went down the ramp, hit his tail, and bopped him back up to keep rolling. That was awesome. And so he moves on. Next up, we have V8 Bomber taking on Cyclops. And Cyclops will eliminate Firestorm. Next up, we have the Red Dragonoid taking on Time Flies. And it's gonna be Time Flies! Next up, we have Ice Nora Nightmare taking on Next up, we have Nora Nightmare Ice taking on Monster Mutt Dalmatian. And, oh! Maybe. No, that's not the Nightmare. That's not the Nightmare. Oh, that tail might have saved, Dalmatian. And it did! Dalmatian! Because of the tail sticking up like it is. Let me get a good shot of it. Right there, guys. You can see that helped her out. She moves on. Next up, we have the Battle of the Nitro Neons. And these two trucks came in the same pack. Blue Thunder taking on Hurricane Force. And, oh! What a collide! Right there, they came off the ramp, and then they touched tires. That slowed Blue Thunder down. Hurricane Force will upset Monster Jam Fan 0311. Blue Thunder Overcast taking on Alien Invasion in Nitro Neons. It's gonna be Blue Thunder Overcast. Next up, we have the Battle of the Hangout Squad. Great Digger Trade Truck is Monster Jam Myth Gamer taking on Monster Jam Collector Racing and Hot Wheels Racing number 3. Only one winner will move on because there's no more fast losers. And it's gotta be Monster Jam Collector Racing hitting the camera on the laptop. Alright guys, here's your people that moved on to the semifinals. We're gonna kick things off with Monster Mutt Husky taking on Great Clips Mohawk Warrior. It's gotta be Husky! Yeah. Cyclops versus Time Flies. And it's gonna be Cyclops! Next up, Hurricane Force taking on Monster Mutt Dalmatian. And it's gonna be Dalmatian going past the laptop.